I did happen to notice that this video will be the 100th video uploaded to this channel. Now, of course, this is going back to 2011 when I had auto racing videos as part of the sports riding, and a couple of other random videos. That brief period of time I actually thought about rebooting the channel, and I put up that crappy cell phone video of Ross and Marshall, Von Erich's entrance in Sherman, and all that. Right on up to today. Checking out a new channel new to me the other day, and Sin Devil. I was talking about her. She did like 2 videos on her 100 favorite things. I thought, well, that's an interesting undertaking. So I thought, well, 100 videos, 100 favorite things. Let's give it a shot. So for those of you that already haven't been scared off, let's go ahead and give this a try. She said jump into food, and you'll be at 100 before you know it. And I thought, I've got a couple other things I can do that with too. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, baseball. Baseball, my favorite sport. Some of my earliest memories of life involve the old Arlington Stadium and Texas Rangers baseball. Now, the continuous sports, you get the Texas Rangers, you got the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Stars, Dirk Nowitzki. Not that big of a Dallas Mavericks fan in general, because I'm just not. Baseball player, Mike Hargrove. Football player, Roger Staubach. Hockey player, Mike Madonna. College teams, I'll pretty much back any of the Texas teams, but the University of Texas Longhorns, that's on top of the list for me. Favorite state outside of Texas, Kentucky. That's my dad. Well, I have family that's originally from Kentucky. My father was from Kentucky. So I have some relatives that live in Kentucky. So I've always felt a connection to Kentucky, even though I never lived there. Food. Chinese food. Definitely like the Chinese food. Favorite among Chinese... sorry, that was my tasty beverage. Absolute favorite among Chinese food would be sesame chicken. I really like the sesame chicken, although Mongolian beef, I'll have to give Mongolian beef its own spot too, because I do like the Mongolian beef. Chicken fried steak, that's kind of my go-to order around here. Enchiladas. I go to a Mexican restaurant, that's my go-to plate, to get the enchilada plate, beef enchiladas. Ice cream is my favorite dessert. Potatoes are my favorite vegetable. You can just do just about anything with them, and I like them all. Doesn't matter if it's fried, mashed, hash browns, baked. And I can sneak in too here. My favorite flavor of ice cream is chocolate. My favorite ice cream is Neapolitan. It's got the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry all in one. I like getting them all mixed up like that. But that's not really, I don't think that's technically a flavor, so I'll put that down as a separate favorite. I am not a big fan of McDonald's, but they do have good breakfast stuff. If I'm going to have fast food breakfast, McDonald's breakfast burritos, the sausage burritos, for some reason, those are really, really good. Okay, so that's 20. Only 80 more to go, good grief. Okay, 21, my favorite kind of vehicle. I am sold on a Jeep. love Jeeps. Favorite pizza, pepperoni pizza. I'm a pepperoni picker. Favorite drink is Diet Coke. And yeah, I know it's not the healthiest choice, but favorite breakfast drinks, milk. I do drink milk. I do drink a good deal of milk. Okay, I keep losing track of my number. So hopefully I'll get this right. Oh. Favorite current TV show is The Walking Dead. I don't think there's any doubt about that. That's the only show I actually watch anymore. But we started talking about classic television, Cheers, as far as the sitcoms. Snoopy. Superhero is kind of a tough one. I guess I got to give the edge to Superman because I was a big Superman kid when I was a fan when I was a kid. Favorite villain, Darth Vader. Okay, wrestlers, the Von Erichs, all of them, just all of them. I won't even whittle it down to a particular favorite anymore. Just all of them. Oh, but hey, if I got to name a WWE wrestler, current WWE wrestler, just for the benefit of the masses, Ronda Rousey. She's in there now. I'm gonna pick Ronda Rousey. Although Alexa Bliss is, there ain't nothing wrong with little Alexa Bliss either. Matter of fact, I'll give her own slot. Let's see. Oh, all right. I know I gotta pick a guy wrestler too. So let's go with Seth Rollins. He's pretty cool. Favorite radio station is The Ticket out of Dallas. It's a sports station. They talk about a lot more in sports. It's like a guy station, heavily influenced by sports. Just sprung to mind. My favorite video of my own has got to be A Weekend in McKinney. The reason being, you will never know the cluster F that whole thing was. I was sitting there, I just said, well, I'm just going to keep filming. Maybe I can do something with it. I had 3 days worth of crap to go through. I somehow managed to whittle that down to a decent, I think it's about a 24-minute video. And actually managed to get something somewhat watchable out of it. How, I don't know. She's right, you go back to food a lot on this. Favorite chain restaurant burger, Whataburger. Favorite Star Trek character, the original Trek, Bones. Always liked Bones. Damn it, Jim. Just a crusty old, grumpy doctor. Always getting into it with Spock. Always liked Bones. Next Generation, Worf. I don't know. I guess I'm drawn to the grumpy guys for some reason. Oh, favorite kind of camera, Canon. I am sold on the Canon products. I do like this camera. Wish I hadn't got that little scratch on the lens. But yeah, if I get around to getting a new camera, it's going to have to be a Canon. Okay, there was the I don't know how harshly this was. Well, it was felt all over the country. I think when Hostess actually shut down there for a while to be able to make Twinkies, everybody went nuts. Well, I'll tell you the thing that that's my favorite Hostess product, and the thing that I was glad to see back are Zingers. Love me some Zingers. Okay, Make a Path presents. That's my favorite My favorite YouTube channel centered on The Walking Dead. My favorite Walking Dead YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it. Okay, my favorite Jim Carrey comedy, which we brought this up before, Liar Liar. That movie just never fails to make me laugh. My favorite all-time comedian is George Carlin, another guy that always made me laugh. Favorite classic rock band, Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. My favorite trip I've ever gone on, favorite vacation, whatever you want to call it, South Dakota. I love the South Dakota trip. I'll have to do a little slideshow on that one sometime. Favorite country outside the United States, Ireland. I have some Irish roots. Favorite sandwich meat, pressed ham. Favorite condiment, I still gotta say mustard. Favorite toy when I was a kid was Hot Wheels. Okay, favorite of the Star Trek movies. It's a pretty tough choice. I'm gonna have to name two of them. Because I like Star Trek 4. That's the one where they went and got the whales. It's got all the stuff. It's got the time travel. I'm a sucker for the time travel movies. Time travel, dimension jumping, anything like that. But when they came back and got the whales. And then I also liked 6, which was the last one with the original Star Trek characters. Just them. Favorite convenience store to stop at? QT. Wonder what made that spring to mind. Okay, and despite the somewhat low standard of the one that we stayed at in Lawton, the Days Inn is still my favorite place to stop for the night if I'm traveling. Golden Corral. We're back to food again. Golden Corral. That's one of my favorite places to go eat. My favorite biblical story is Noah's Ark. Okay, I don't really drink anymore, but if I do stop to have a beer, if I'm going to have more than one, it's going to be Coors Light, because my tolerance is so low. I can't drink anything heavier than that anymore. But if I'm just going to have a beer, probably Shinerbach. Favorite cookie, chocolate chip. Favorite pie is pumpkin pie. I know I may have to turn in my Texan card for that because I didn't say pecan, but I do like the pumpkin pie. Favorite kind of cake, chocolate. Chocolate on chocolate, black on black, chocolate on chocolate, chocolate cake with chocolate icing. Oh, favorite cereal. You know, well, Honey Grahams, but even like the store brand version of that same cereal. Driving back by the QT again. My favorite, what do they call them? Are they called tornadoes at QT? My favorite breakfast to eat at home, plain and simple, eggs over medium with bacon and a biscuit. If I go out to eat, it's probably going to be an omelet. I usually get the Denver omelet. It just kind of depends on where I go. Not that I've lived a whole lot of different places, but like the favorite place I've ever lived is where I live now. Because the house I live in, it was the first place I ever lived that I actually picked it out. Before finding out how much they wanted for it. I want that house. I like that house. Managed to work it out where I can get the payments fairly low. Paid the house off. It's actually mine. Paid it all off on my own. And if nothing else, if the bottom completely drops out for me, if nothing else, I'll still have a place to live. Coming back to food again. Favorite hot sauce, Cholula. Oh my goodness, that stuff is good. Favorite places that aren't there anymore. On a personal level, favorite places. Like I say, I don't drink that much anymore, but I used to frequent some bars, and there was a couple places in Dallas that were right next to each other. The Red Lion and Conflict of Interest. M&M's. Kit Kats. The candy bar. I'm not talking about felines, but cats. Cats. I do love cats. And just to be fair, I gotta put dogs on the list too. I like dogs too. Eagles. Well, I'll just say Stephen King is my favorite author. I'm not even going to try and pin it down to a particular favorite book, because there's just too many of them. Now, my favorite Stephen King book adapted into a movie is The Shining. Tell you what, I can do this. My favorite book series, who knows, might be cheap a little bit, I don't know. The Green Mile, because when it first came out, it was like those little novella, series of novellas. It came out like 6 parts. Oh, Robert Duvall is my favorite actor. Sandra Bullock, Broccoli, George Washington, Corner Gas. It's a TV show. The History Channel, Lauren Cohen, Andrew Lincoln, Starsky and Hutch, The $6 Million Man, Suzanne Summers, The Frisco Rough Riders, Jackie Robinson, Nolan Ryan, Pat Summerall and John Madden, Medium Rare Steak, Beef Stew. It shouldn't be this difficult. Chimichangas, DiGiorno's, Papa John's. So let's go with Pixie Sticks, Sixlets, Gordon Soley, and finally one I've been saving back with a 100 to be number 100, Jennifer Aniston. Fill in the blank with whatever favorite. Well, Jennifer Aniston, the Willie Mays of celebrity females. She's may not be the top of any list, but she's top 3 across the board. Whatever you want, category you want to throw out there. Holy crap. Okay. It's one of those weird things. If somebody just walked up and say, "Hey, what's your favorite whatever?" You know, oh, and you rattle it off. But then when it's like, okay, name off 100 of your favorite things, it's kind of, Okay, well, that was 100 of my favorite things. I need to shut this off so I can pay attention to the road. Give it a try yourself. See if you can do 100 of your favorite things. Well, thanks for sticking it out till the end if you did so. If you're new, take a look around. Check out the playlist, do a little bit of everything here. Please consider subscribing. And of course, as always, if you're old, a like will do. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.